The 2022-2023 NBA regular season is on the way already, and today on the show, we will x-ray what to expect in this new season. Joining me to x-ray the NBA is our NBA expert, and is none other than Tunde Young. Fantastic pleasure having you on the show.
Always a pleasure. Thank you for having me, Solomon.
Let's go straight away to it. First, a lot of people had hopes for the LA Lakers. I know it's early days. With even Russell Westbrook, King James, and Davis on court, they still find it difficult to get wins.
Why would anybody have hopes for the Lakers? If you had,
but the big three are fit.
They were trash last season, and this is a team that does not have shooters. Yes, they have the big three.
You're right.
And Russell Westbrook.
Yeah.
Russell Westbrook does not form any big three right now. He's played the worst basketball of his life at this moment in time. And like I said, this team does not have shooters. The Malik Monk left for Sacramento. Right now, their guards are Russell Westbrook, Kendrick Nunn, and Austin Reeves. That's a bunch of guys that cannot shoot, basically. And that's the major issue with this team. Yeah, that's set up. When you have players like LeBron is capable from three. He's no Steph Curry, but he's capable from three. He's a decent three-point shooter. So is Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis is a decent three-point shooter for a big guy. But you need actual shooters. That's why they should have gone all out to try and get Buddy Hield. They should have gone all out to try and resign Malik Monk. guys that can pose a threat from the perimeter, but they didn't do that. And even I don't know. I don't know why anybody was optimistic in the first place.
Because it's the Lakers. Because when the season starts, you want to see the Lakers.
They were trash last season, and that last season roster is better than this one. So I don't know how anybody expected anything other than more trash. They signed Lonnie Walker. Lonnie Walker is not decent signing, but it's not going to move the needle for them. Now, the new coach from collegiate basketball. Come on, he has a reputation for coaching defense and all that, and that's exactly what the Lakers did. But at the end of the day, you defend, you cannot score. What does that promise you? So I expect them to add shooters to this team actually. For the February deadline, I expect that they will get it done. But right now, it's not. Maybe even then it will be too late for them.
Okay, let's start with the big names that even at the start of the season have been impressive. For me, I think Boston Celtics, because when we ahead of the season where we heard Udoka will not be on the sidelines, I felt something would be taken off, but they started like a house of fire.
Because they didn't change anything. Joe Mazzulla, Udoka's assistant, just stepped into the spot to replace him. He become the youngest NBA coach in the league right now, 34 years old. So basically just running the same sets, basically just keeping the team together. They added Daniel Gallinari. They lost him to an injury and all that, but they still have a decent squad. And this is the exact opposite of the league. This is a squad full of shooters. You have Derek White, you have Grant Williams, and Williams is even injured right now. But they have a great squad. They have Marcus Smart and all that, even beyond the big two that are Jalen Brown and Jason Tatum. So this is a very good roster. I would not be surprised if they go that deep run to the finals. Let's see they can do. But for teams that are good, surprisingly, the Utah Jazz have really started. Surprisingly, especially when you expect them to be in a review after losing Rudy Gobert to Minnesota, losing Donovan Mitchell to the Cleveland Cavaliers. You expected that this is
even the coach,
Schneider is not there anymore. General manager Danny Ainge, you would expect that this season. I personally thought they would tank because Victor Wembanyama is available to draft next year. You think that Utah Jazz will be in line to get him and all that, but for whatever reason, they started the season pretty well.
Even way better than let me not say the Lakers.
The Lakers are currently bottom of the Western Conference. So Utah Jazz have surprised me. There are quite a number of teams that are punching above
even the Portland Trail Blazers.
4 wins in their first 4 games. Damian Lillard looks like
I saw him against the Lakers. He was in the last quarter. He was in the best of the best.
How can we say most of last season through injuries? He's come back and the same old thing. Adding Jeremy Grant to that team as well has also helped them. Nurkic seems to be playing some decent basketball again. Losing CJ McCollum last season, I thought this team was going to be stuck in rebuild mode. But they started the season where hopefully they can sustain. At the end of the day, it's still 82 games in the regular season. There's a lot that can change between now and then.
Okay, now talk about 82 games. You're about to see a young man who has not fully played a whole season for the New Orleans Pelicans, and that's Zion Williamson. How important would that be? This is the first fit. Okay, we're saying because he started, he's not injured yet. Was this the first season we're seeing him start and he's fit?
Yeah.
How important would that be?
And he's even lost weight and he looks.
He looks
much better.
He moves faster now. He moves faster.
The New Orleans Pelicans for me are one of the championship favorites. So,
because without him last season they made the playoffs.
Look, when you have a squad and CJ McCollum is your fourth best player,
that's CJ McCollum. If you understand who CJ McCollum,
they have Brandon Ingram, they have Zion,
yes.
They have Jonas Valanciunas, one of the best defenders
yes.
in the league, one of the best centers in the league.
Dangerous within the.
And then CJ McCollum. That is a superb roster, and I would be surprised if they don't make a deep run in the playoffs this year. Speaking of Zion, he's already started the season pretty well. Yes, we saw what they did without him. They have some good young guys as well. What's his name? And Jose Alvarado, those guys came clutch in the playoffs last season against the Phoenix Suns, and they started the season just as well. So I'm really optimistic about this team. They have a solid young core.
Yes, I like that.
A bunch of guys that are young but are also very good, and they are maturing together. Brandon Ingram he has been young for a while now. He's becoming like that. Zion, a lot is expected of him. Then you mix with the experience of Valanciunas and CJ McCollum. I think this roster is really good enough to challenge for the NBA championship.
Okay, the roster is good enough to challenge for the NBA championship. We have to talk about maybe not our own, but somehow our own Sacramento Kings. Talking about the coach himself. I've seen the roster, very young, but they still look good. Not pushovers, not runovers.
Still do Sacramento Kings. They started the season by losing 3 out of 3. I don't expect much from them actually. But of course, we're rooting for them because the coach Mike Brown, relations to Nigeria, obviously, and we have 20 Tigers there. We have Chimezie Metu and Chuma Moneke, and so I don't expect them to do anything. I'm expecting nothing from this team. They have a decent team, but it's still the Sacramento Kings. They have De'Aaron Fox, they have Tyrese Haliburton. They should be performing better than they are, but there's only so much you can achieve with the Sacramento Kings. So I don't expect that much, but the team will be keeping an eye on for the Nigeria Cup.
Okay, now as we go, your first 4 teams, your top 4 teams for the East. Let's start with the East. We'll go to the West, but let's start with the East.
Milwaukee.
Yeah.
Boston Celtics.
Definitely.
In no particular order.
I know. Yeah.
Philly did not start great, but I think they will get better.
Yes. True.
And my joker, Cleveland. I think Cleveland is surprising. They have a solid roster.
And they did well they had a good run last season.
Yeah, and then added Donovan Mitchell to the team that did well last season. I think this is a roster that actually shocking. So I think that's my top 4.
Okay, let's move to the West.
Top 4 in the West. Also in no particular order, but I say Golden State looking very good.
Yes.
But Memphis, I like Memphis. I like them. I don't know if they can do it in the postseason, but they look like a very good regular season team. The West is a lot more complete than them. The Clippers. I think the Clippers will win the West. I'm not just talking of first seed. I think they will make it to the NBA Finals. They have an extremely deep roster.
And they look healthy this season.
Yeah, Kawhi is back. They have Paul George. They were ending the game against the Clippers playing their last string lineup, and they had John Wall and Robert Covington on the floor. Like if those guys are your backup, they are pretty good. And they have Tyronn Lue, who has championship experience. Finally, in the West, it's very tight. I want to say Denver, but also, let me just give it to them. I'll say Denver.
Okay, thank you very much. Just give us a quick wrap of what to expect in the 2022-2023 NBA regular season. We have to say a big thank you to Tunde Young for being a part of the show.
Always a pleasure to be here, and let's see. Hope the next few months will be extremely interesting in the world of basketball.
Yes, it will be interesting. I'm talking about interesting. There's still a lot more to come on Prime Sport today. Do not change that dial. We will be right back after this break.